Hello folks, right, I was thinking about some VIP type important person said something like was it something like, not the rule of the jungle but the rule of law, and I think that was something like that, wasn't it? And I thought, well, yeah, not the rule of the jungle, because if it was a rule of the jungle, you can't cheat with a rule of the jungle. You might be able to cheat with a bit of the paperwork though, mightn't you? And that got me thinking about all them regulations, what they impose to protect us. Well, you could call it monopoly protection regulations. Well, I mean, that's the way it appears, doesn't it? I mean, sometimes you sort of think, hold on. But anyway, so I was thinking about that, and then you get to thinking about the way that sort of insecure people, like if you've got a boss who's insecure, then they can be a bit sort of, can't they, a bit sort of aggressive, a bit kind of, they find faults with other people, aren't they? Whereas if you've got a boss who's a good boss and knows what they're doing, and if you say that you're superior, they are, because they do know what they're doing, and they're smart enough that they know that if they don't know, and you do know, that they ain't too sort of afraid of somebody knowing that they don't know, and they'll come and ask you and say, here Dave, you know how to do that, can you do that for us? And you respect them, don't you? But you get a certain, what I'd call elite, they sort of remind me of them kids that, you know, like in the classroom where you get the you get the bright kids, and they're the ones that these other kids don't really want to appear to be bright, because if they do, then it shows them up as being a bit dim. Now if you're afraid of what other people will think of you, then you might then use whatever means possible to make them bright kids in some way denigrate them, yeah? So that's where what I was thinking about, where you get these people, not the mainstream media, but other people in the media that actually try and tell the truth and dig up what's really going on. And if they can't sort of get at the message, they try and get at the messenger, don't they? So I was thinking really on that side of things, where people, the so-called elite people, they're smart enough to know they're not smart, shall I say that, but they perhaps they've got this thing where they was afraid of looking stupid, I mean their ancestors, so they had to be the tough ones that kind of put down the ones that was a bit too smart, or if there was some smart ones that they could kind of get along with, then they used them smart ones to help them keep up the top there, a bit like the elite do now, don't they? They use some smart people to develop all the weapons systems and surveillance systems and all that, and them people what develops all that is a lot smarter intellectually, intelligently than some of the elite, aren't they? I mean, they're better qualified, they can do mathematical things that we go, oh, hold on, say that again, that was a differential integrated by parts and something, and you're, what? so as I say, I just sort of in conclusion think that a lot of these so-called elite people aren't as elite as they'd like to be, but they have to keep the people that are the competition, they have to keep them, suppress them, a bit like the big corporations have a nudge nudge wink wink saying more to a few politicians, get a few regulations passed, and them regulations out to if you like, keep some of the competition at bay. I mean, they don't always work, and obviously some regulations are not for those reasons. I wouldn't like to say every regulation's there, because some corporate entity got their lobby group to lobby for some safety regulation. But it's all these makes you think, doesn't it? Anyway, cheers for now.